What's going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another DC TV talk. And today I got a review for Stargirl, episode 9, Brainwave. Episode pretty much starts off showing how Henry, the Brainwave, the older Brainwave, okay, Henry Sr., I guess I would say, first got his powers and how he was using them. Now, listen. Seeing Henry in this just let me know one thing. I hate to say it. I don't think his wife or his wife that's dead and gone now agreed to everything that happened between them. That's just me. Now listen, he has the abilities to read minds and control people, okay? There's a possibility that he controlled her. That's a possibility. That's kind of the way I'm leaning. But there's also a chance that he could read her mind and see everything that she was into. So he was able to pretty much give her whatever she wanted. Because it's like, oh, you know me so well. Something like that. I don't know. I think that is going to be the deciding factor. I think either next episode or whatever episode, I think the next episode title is Brainwave Jr. So I think that is going to be the decision. That's going to be like the thing that either puts Henry Jr. on the path for the ISA or the JSA. That's just my honest opinion. So Henry was watching his dad's tapes and he just he just like learning and getting more used to his powers, and like, yeah, okay, I got powers now. Okay, let me see what all I can do with them. Apparently my dad had them. Okay, let's go test them out. And one thing that his dad said was like, people, once you listen to people's thoughts, all of them are terrible. All people are terrible. Because now, granted, it seemed like everybody they encountered they had nothing but negative things. You had the lawyer comes in like, man, I need this bread. You had the maid comes in like, man, this guy needs. So I'm worried about this kid. Something ain't right. You had the nurse who's like, man, they need to get this guy up. Like, it's so many different things. So you just kind of like, yeah, man, people are pretty terrible. But the way I look at it, that's kind of like surface level too. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, now, well, I ain't gonna say surface level. You're able to see the image somebody portrays, and then of course they have their thoughts, but then they have like even deeper thoughts behind that. And I don't think Henry is getting to that. Which I think is another thing that Brainwave, his father, never did. He never looked past those initial thoughts that he hear. And so that's pretty much why, he looks at the world the way he does. A few other things happening. Courtney, being Courtney, and it's kind of like that hero type thing. It's like it's that feeling of like, I want to save as many people as possible, and that's what she's trying to do with Henry Jr. She's like, we can possibly get him to join our side, which is, he would definitely be a good asset to the team. But after he did the stuff to Yolanda, it's kind of hard to come back from that, because he pretty much ruined her. And her and Rick kind of like, no, hell no, that's dead. Beth and Courtney, of course, on the other side of this thing. And I get it, Yolanda's pretty pissed. And me personally, I was on Yolanda and Rick's side. I'm like, nah, man, he ruined her. And like, when she had that confrontation, let me tell you one thing about Wildcat now. Wildcat can fuck around and catch your body. You hear me? Because when she called him up in the hospital, she's like, stay away from my friends. Like, tell your friends, stay away from me. You're like, hey, she's like, I trusted you, and like, all of that. She was like, she's truly hurt. She's like, you even heard her say, I love you. You know what I'm saying? But she like cut it off towards the end. Like, so, and she was legit thinking about killing him, though. That's the thing I was meant to talk about. Like, Yolanda, you're a hero. You don't do the killing, baby. You don't kill. Thou shalt not kill. You know, that's more in the Bible. But like, that's like a hero code of conduct. Thou shalt not kill. You're gonna be a hero or a vigilante. Yeah, one of the two. But like, Yolanda was down. Okay, and she pretty much told him, like, yeah, I will slice your throat. And we sit here and watch you bleed. I'm like, okay, Yolanda, you got a little bit of, you got some darkness in you, sweetheart. I get he leaked your news, but you finna kill him for that? Damn! Like, that was kind of, I don't know. Still kind of on the fence about Henry joining, because I actually I'm not really a big fan of Henry. But I thought Henry was going to tell her at that moment when he was just like, Yolanda, wait. I thought you were going to tell her, like, I didn't send her. It was Cindy. And I kind of feel like, dude, if any time you can possibly tell her, it's now. Like, why won't you just, like, I don't think he sent them. I thought, because the episode we saw, the news get sent, it was Cindy. She did the little, even though I don't think nobody just send stuff like that. Yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so I don't think it was actually him. So I wouldn't just keep defending Cindy, especially after seeing what Cindy's about. That makes sense to me. Also, we get to see Pat used to be a part of another team, the 7 Soldiers of Victory. Even though it was 8 members. And we see the guy with the Shining Knight, who we'll eventually discover is Shining Knight, because that's the title of the episode pretty soon. So that's the only reason I know that name. Know nothing about the character whatsoever. Sorry, DC fans, I know I let you guys down. My apologies. But we actually see him in the hallway, like he sees the staff as the mop. The mop turned into a staff for him, so it makes me just wonder, like, is he just having flashbacks? Like, what happened to him? What put him in this state? How did he get here? So many different questions I have, and I think they're all going to be addressed in that episode. One thing about Stargirl is every episode is jam-packed, because I feel like I've been talking for a while, and I ain't got to one of the biggest things, the fact that Barbara invited Jordan and his family over for dinner. And I told y'all Jordan did not want her. Jordan really still stuck on his wife. He do not want Barbara. Even though a few people in the family kind of like feel awkward about it, because Pat definitely feels a little threatened by him. And Mike even felt threatened by him. Mike like, I'll get the last of the dumplings. Oh, look, Dad, ain't no more dumplings. Like, you know, it's like, man, you don't go come here stepping on my mama. You know, me stepping to my moms or anything like that. Get your own. But the moment where he just grabbed the boat, like he didn't even is he just naturally cold all the time? Like, even he should be like something. He just grabbed it, but I'm kind of looking at it like, damn. And granted, that was a good guess, because Courtney, she fought him before, so she had a pretty good look at him, even though he was like encased and he was in ice form. But like, that was a good, and now Court just kind of like, oh snap. She was so nervous, because now it's like you have all these people that you meet, and a lot of them, these villains, and then their kids just so happen to be a lot of times either got powers or, you know, and what's name, Cameron hasn't come into his power, but we saw when he brought the candle, you know what I'm saying, like the cold breeze come from him. So we don't even know how long, when it's going to be when he gets his. And Courtney just felt nervous. And now the ISA is moving forward with their plan to control 6 states. I don't know exactly what all they're going to do, but like they don't have total control over the people in those states. So that's you might not think it's a big deal, but that's 6 states. Control everybody in them. It's a pretty big deal. Okay. Pretty big deal. All right? Pretty big deal. And I think that's definitely going to do more than just that. You know, I feel like I feel like they want to do some good, just in not the best way. I guess that's the way. And we had a moment between Shiv and Dragon King, where she told him she was going to kill him. I was just like, okay. I'm gonna kill you just like I killed Mom. I'm like, all right, to you then. Definitely evil for good. Probably gonna end up killing her dad, taking his spot in the ISA. I'll be willing to bet the buck on that. Anybody got a buck? Cashapp. Let's go. Bet the buck. Episode ends with Barbara walking to the basement and seeing the staff and Pat and Chloe. I mean, not Chloe, Courtney, which is kind of weird. It's like, what is y'all doing? What the hell is that? Now they're gonna have to tell her, and they probably gonna have to tell her about Jordan. And she probably gonna be like, no, Jordan's not that kind of person. It's gonna be real wicked. Like every episode is jam packed with a lot of stuff that always leads to the next episode, which answers questions, but also keeps you wondering like what the hell is gonna happen in the next episode. So that's why I'm really enjoying it. It was, like I said, it was a lot to happen in this one. The whole Courtney trying to talk to Henry, and Henry like about to snap on her. It's just a lot, you know. And but I know y'all, every time we talk about this, it's just hit those comments. Let's talk more about it in the part I maybe didn't highlight or parts you want to go deeper on. Let's talk about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys are staying safe. And I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, peace out, people.